Hello my little Safari Scouter, today my name is Ivan and crazy stuff has happened. X-Faze and G2 star Jkaem has scammed his fans for a lot of money and it's getting worse with every minute passed. Don't forget, we have a giveaway every video, so make sure to participate by liking, commenting and subscribing. Now let's get into it. X-Faze star Jkaem was involved in allegedly scamming in multiple thousands of USD, with most of it getting confirmed if it's true or not. How did he do it and why? Everything started when a Twitter user named Magnus has started a thread in which he states that he got exits scammed by Jkaem for skins worth over 10,000 USD. He loaned AK Wild Lotus and M4 Welcome to the Jungle for the Paris Major, which was 2 years ago. After those 2 years of lies and excuses by Jkaem, he got no other choice but to call him out publicly. Jkaem was lying about rebuying the skins after gambling them. He promised to give them back in better condition for the issues he caused over that period of time, but everything was to buy him more time, and he was doing absolutely nothing to fix it. More into it, he was only making excuses, and the thing is, the victims were really deep into his webs of manipulation. After pressuring him of going public, Jkaem has paid a really small amount of money to the victim with the hope to delay and fool him and not put his brand at risk, and the victim has unfortunately extended the deadline to get his money back, but 1 year later nothing has changed. The victim has messaged Zippel in January with the hope of fixing the situation, but nothing really has changed. Also, Zippel was really surprised how Magnus was really patient and nice towards Jkaem after he did a conversation or two with Jkaem, and he saw that Jkaem clearly didn't have the intention to give the money back and was only worried about his personal brand and his job. Also guys, please consider subscribing if you like the content. Help me reach my goal of 1000 subs. This is not the end. This is only the beginning, because Jkaem has scammed way more. He has scammed more people, with many victims being mostly Norwegian people. Also traders like Coco, who is kinda getting scammed by every single scammer at this point. But what can I say? Guys, kinda feel a flow. Oh, it's today's sponsor, SkinFlow, one of the top trading platforms on the market. They offer some of the most competitive prices for selling your skins with payments via PayPal and various crypto. Plus, SkinFlow has an incredibly efficient and user-friendly trading system, probably the best on the market. Be sure to check them out through the link in the description and enjoy 2% bonus on your skin sales. Now, let's continue with the video. After the public call out, many people have decided to go public with his shady way of working. Funny thing, he asked me as well to pre-buy his skins. But somehow in this current situation I was out of funds, so I referred him to another trader and didn't deal with Jkaem himself, so I pretty much got saved. First reaction from Jkaem was deleting his Twitter after the post, which is showing big signs of guilt and remorse maybe, and confirming his fault. Second reaction was a post in which he states he's really sorry for taking advantage of people, of his fans, but there is something more important that he states. His current team is going to pay most of the damage. By the way, it's another casino. I think this might be some PR stunt from the casino, but what can I say? They are paying back the victims, so that's all that matters. Also, Zippel called him out that this tweet doesn't seem genuine, and I agree as well. If this is damage control, fine, but sure, the problem is way more deep than that, because after all, Jkaem is addicted to gambling and he did all those things because of gambling. He should work on this, but at least from my point of view, I don't think Jkaem has worked on that before, or it didn't show any results. Also, I think with this kind of move, he will feel kinda invincible, because after all, after this bad stuff that he did, he still got a job for Pro Team. The Pro Team is going to take care of the most damage he has done, and what is the penalty he receiving, besides making the community angry for a little while. The owner of Skin for Pros Discord had pointed out that Jkaem was banned before this accident because he has done something similar with someone with smaller amount. But there is other side of the coin, because allegedly, by rumors, some of the money who have been scammed by Jkaem were loaned, and those loans were kinda too obvious as a red flag.
We got a red flag warning in effect.
By the words of some people, Jkaem has offered to give them, for example, loan 10k and you will receive interest rate like 50% or something like this, which is insane. If this isn't a red flag enough for you, I don't know what is it. In which world someone will double your money for 1 month, doesn't matter, pro player, trader, whatever, no one will double your money just like that. He was also allegedly offering skins at extremely low prices as pre-buy skins, which were never owned by him. and people again fearful of that, or skins that were owned by him but he gambled them as well. But red flags were there, everything was kinda obvious, and people still have decided to go for it because the main character in our story today is greed. Greed always will be bad. It's good to like making money, it's good to be inspired to make money, but the only free cheese is in the mousetrap. As I always say, make sure the risk is worth it when you trust someone, because as you can see, the risk here was extremely high, the reward as well was extremely high, but was it worth it? Definitely not. Especially for people that lend skins for pros, the risk is 100% not worth it, in my opinion, because that's the worst thing about this situation. People will have less trust in pro players nowadays because of these examples like Jkaem. Good thing that he got exposed so he can't continue doing those things, and honestly I'm surprised he got exposed after 2 years of doing those things. That's a long time. People were naive to think someone will take 2 whole years to pay 10k considering his job. And one more thing I want to point out, he deleted his Twitter instantly, which makes me think that if it wasn't for BC, he would most likely not pay those victims their money back, or at least he wouldn't address them properly. He would just disappear like another ex-pro player, Walker, who was from Reason Gaming. But good thing, Walker has started to paying his victims back recently, and that's really cool as well. So I don't think Jkaem is a bad person, but he's a confused mind. Gambling really did him dirty there, so I would advise you guys, if you have addictive personality, don't gamble. Don't risk your money you can't afford to lose. Don't play with someone else's money. That's the most important thing. Don't play with someone else's money, because those money are not yours. They're not meant to be gambled. If you gamble them, please make sure you can give those money back. Also, as always, I really appreciate every single legend that is still in the video. Please consider subscribing. If you like the content, leave a like, cool comment. Thank you so much, guys. And yes, guys, this was for today's video. I'll see you all soon with a new one. Bye bye.